From San Antonio, I'm with Joe Griltz, McCune Construction. Joe, I've known you for many, many years.
16 years, Bob.
Yeah, thank you for stopping by. Mid-America Lenders Conference. Specialty in helping lenders manage risk by?
Construction funds management.
Okay. And what does that mean?
Well, a bank's going to approve a loan for a borrower, and they'll have a contractor, and that contractor is going to draw money on a regular schedule. Our job is to be sure that the contractor doesn't get paid more than he has earned, the project doesn't get over advanced, and appropriate documentation, whether it be different types of loans, are collected correctly. SBA, government type loans, each has a little bit of different requirement. So that in mind is basic of what we do in the last 16 years.
Yeah, SBA does require some type of fund management, and construction lending, while it's very profitable for the lender and great for the borrower, there's no collateral up front. So for someone such as you, very critical when you're halfway through that project and to make sure that we're going to be able to finish it on budget.
Absolutely. We manage these projects month by month. So as disbursements are made in the money, the work and the progress is being verified. So, it's not a complicated process. It's just if you get a good plan.
Well, if you know what you're doing.
and you stick to it. And I think that's where sometimes projects have problems, is they get out of the processes, and next thing you know, you're over advanced, and there's not enough money to finish the project.
Anything special with...
That's our job.
Yeah, anything special with SBA lending that we need to be aware of from fund control?
I think, SBA has had a great program for a long time that a lot of commercial lenders are starting to adapt their processes to now. And if you follow their prudent process for, verifications, it's a simple process, but the key again, it's consistency. If you stick to it, SBA has a simple requirement in simple terms. If we disperse $5 million, we have $5 million worth of verified work and material and correct documentation to fit their profile. Now, USDA, on the other hand, is another government lending, and they have a little bit different requirement. But the bottom line is, as I said, if a project has been verified and we do the studies to make sure it can be built for the amount of money that that they're trying to borrow, and that there's a process put in place and it's followed on a regular schedule, it can be a very safe and profitable loan.
No, absolutely.
I think consistency is the main thing.
Absolutely.
We try to train on.
Where do you go? Nationwide?
Nationwide.
And what is your sweet spot? What type of project is just in your wheelhouse that you love to do?
We don't do residentials. That's a different approach, and that's something else we could talk about, and it would take some time why we don't do the residentials. And if it's a residential $2-3 million property, we'll manage it just like a commercial project. But from tenant improvements to apartment or condo complexes into tens of millions. We've done several of those. So to us, it's a set of plans and it's a process.
Last question. 2023, what is the biggest challenge your contractors are seeing in the marketplace?
Well, we've come off 22 with a lot of, different reasons for price increases and material availability, and I think now that contractors getting more back into a regular schedule, cost escalation clauses are very important, and a lot of contracts don't have a cost escalation clause in it. So there's a lot of little things that we provide to the lender that, and their back office mainly, to look for these things.
Yeah, and that is huge in 2023. We didn't have those issues for many years, but now with rising material
that's-
costs, labor shortages.
That's
it's got to be tough.
an element
It's gotta be
that
tough.
should be in that agreement and defined that if costs do fluctuate radically, there is a I guess basic rule for it, and it's in written format. So
Hey, Joe, appreciate you stopping by.
yes, sir. Thank you, Bob.
Good to catch up with you.
Thank you.